Alright YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today, I thought we'd take a look at the M13 Multiple Gun Motor Carriage. The M13 Multiple Gun Motor Carriage, also known as the M13 Half-Track, was a self-propelled anti-aircraft gun used by the United States Army during World War II that was armed with two 50 caliber machine guns. Now we can't really talk about the M13 without first talking about the M2 and M3 half-tracks. Before the M2 or M3 half-tracks, there was the M3 Scout Car. It was an American-produced armored car that had an uncanny resemblance to the M2 and M3 half-tracks. The original version M1 Scout Car was tested in 1934 and produced in limited numbers. The White Motor Company went on to produce the M2, M2A1/M3, and M3A1 Scout Cars, with more than 20,000 being produced before the war's end. The cavalry branch of the U.S. Army found that their wheeled armored scout cars had trouble in wet or soft terrain due to their high ground pressure. The development of the armored half-track began with Ordnance Directive OCM 14188 to convert an M3 Scout Car into a half-track, fulfilling a dual-purpose role within the ranks as a prime mover and reconnaissance vehicle. Back in 1936, Marmon Harrington had converted a 1/2 ton Ford truck to a half-track with a powered front axle. This was the T9 half-track truck. In 1938, the White Motor Company, producer of the M3 Scout Car, took the Timken rear bogie assembly from the T9 half-track truck and mounted it on a custom chassis with the body and parts from their M3 Scout Car already in production, creating the T7 half-track car. With the additional weight, the T7 was significantly underpowered for the prime mover role as an artillery tractor, so it was redesigned with additional upgrades, including an upgraded engine. This redesign was designated the half-track Scout Car T14. By 1940, the T14 had been standardized as the M2 half-track car. The M2 design was recognized as having the potential for use by mechanized infantry, which spawned the larger-bodied M3 half-track. Both the M2 and M3 half-tracks were ordered into production in late 1940. In October 1940, development began to produce a vehicle in response to a long-standing requirement for an anti-aircraft vehicle to protect the U.S. Army's mechanized troop convoys from aerial attack. The first vehicle produced in the development of a half-track with an anti-aircraft armament was the T-1, which had two M250 caliber machine guns on a Bendix machine gun mount, as used on Jeeps and 4x4 trucks. The T-1E1 had a power-operated Bendix mount, and the T-1E2 had a Maxim mount. The T-1E3 had an electrodynamic Glenn L. Martin Company aircraft-type turret. Evaluation of these test vehicles led to the T-1E2 with the Maxim mount being preferred. The Maxim M13 mount was a self-contained system with two 50 caliber M2 Browning machine guns that could be mounted on various types of equipment, including but not limited to trucks, trailers, and static positions. The Tombstone Model M2 ammunition chest that fed the guns held 200 rounds each. The M13 at a rate of fire of 900 to 1100 rounds per minute, and it was capable of traversing a full 360 degrees with an elevation angle of between -10 and plus 90 degrees. Traverse and elevation were electrically driven, powered by 2 rechargeable 6-volt batteries. A 4-cycle gasoline engine was used to charge the batteries that powered the turret drive motor, firing solenoids, and lights. It could be started either electrically via its generator or manually via a pull rope. The next stage of development was to use the T1E2 configuration on the longer chassis of the M3 half-track, since it could store more ammunition. This vehicle, originally designated as the T1E4, was accepted into production as the M13 multiple gun motor carriage on 27 July 1942 and was produced by the White Motor Company between July 1942 and May 1943. The M13 made its combat debut in small numbers during the Italian campaign. It took part in the Anzio landings in January 1944, where they were used in the anti-aircraft role to help repel heavy German attacks on the beachhead. By this point, it was already clear that the twin 50 caliber armament of the M13 was inadequate, and work had moved on to the quad 50. A total of 1,103 examples of the M13 were produced from 27 July 1942 to 15 May 1943. Half of them, 583, were converted to quad 50 cal M16s by the White Motor Company before reaching the Army. Now, in War Thunder Arcade, the M13 multiple gun motor carriage is located in the American Tech Tree. It is a Rank 1 SPAA with a battle rating of 1.3. It has a 259 horsepower engine propelling the 8.3 ton vehicle to a top speed of 49 miles per hour. It comes equipped with 2 12.7mm 50 caliber M2 heavy barrel machine guns with 4,800 rounds of ammo. Now I have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 150, which gives me a reload of 8.5 seconds for 400 rounds. So what do I think of the M13 here in War Thunder Arcade? Well, to tell you the truth, this is actually a pretty decent vehicle. Now, the 50 caliber armament on this vehicle will not usually bring down an aircraft before it has a chance to attack your teammates, but it will register enough critical hits to get you the kill when it eventually goes down. But at this tier and battle rating, the 50 caliber is quite effective against light tanks. So provided you are close enough and get a good shot, you can register quite a few tank kills with this vehicle as well. That being said, why don't we hop into a game and see what I was able to do with the M13 multiple gun motor carriage. Here we go. All right. Looks like we picked up Kuban. I think I'm going to try to play the M13 in more of an AA defense role. Don't mean I'm not going to shoot at tanks, but actually, let's see what kind of tanks we're going to be up against. See if there's anything I should stay away from. All these BT5s, BT7s, that T70 looks hard. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Let's try to do more AA defense. And if we get the opportunity to kill some tanks, we'll give that a shot too. But We'll see how many aircraft I can take down. So I'd like to be a little more toward the middle of the map and kind of on some high ground. Get better fields of fire, I guess. Let's see if we can knock this tree down. Maybe. Oh, there we go. And this one. That went down a lot easier. But yeah, I don't want to be, in a position where I can really be engaged by the enemy ground forces so much, but may be able to shoot at them. That T-26-4 could knock me out. Let's see. I hit him. Not going to do much damage to him from this distance though. But he could just take me out with one shot. M2A4. Let's see. I'm just knocking off a couple of rounds at them because, it's going to be a few minutes before anybody has enough points to come in with aircraft. And I may be able to register a kill assist or something. So, ooh, the enemy is really pushing this other spawn point up here. Let's come up here. May be able to provide them a little bit of backup. I don't know. They've got a... Ooh. There we go. That was an L640. Trying to keep a look at the mini-map. See if any planes are coming in. It's another L6. I don't have a shot on him. Okay, so enemy is getting ready to start an air battle. But we'll just see. You can see on the mini-map where they're coming in from. Kind of concerned about being overrun from this area first, so we'll see. Let's try to take out this AB-41. Kind of doing what I said I wasn't going to do. There we go. Alright. Let's get rid of this ammo and force a reload. And we can start our own air battle. And maybe after this we'll see if we can shoot down some enemy aircraft. Let's see, we got a couple of enemies coming in. I've got 3 bombs. Drop on him. Try here and here. Well, we got 1 bomb left. Dang, I thought I dropped 2. Ooh, here we go. Come on, come on. Oh, he's coming back. Come on. A critical hit. That might get me the kill. Alright, we're reloading. We've got an enemy vehicle that is pushed past B over here somewhere. Ah, got that aircraft. Oh, here comes some more. Let's see. Is M16 looks like he may be coming in toward me. Nope. Oh, he's turning around. Oh, he is coming after me this time. Here we go, here we go. Got him. And looks like we can take an air battle. Got 75 rounds. Let's see if we can dump this ammo before we go out on the air battle. There we go. Gonna reload. An air battle. Oh, I was gonna try to drop Artie. Get this line back up. Now take over with the joystick. Here's an SPAA. Moving. Trying to look for stationary targets. Got one bomb. Alright. Let's go ahead and get on out. I've dropped my one bomb. Let's see if there's anything to shoot at. There was a light tank over here somewhere. We're kind of in a bad position. If I can hit this guy. Nope. It's not looking good for us. Oh, there's enemy aircraft there. We can try to use the mini-map. Oh, shoot. Need to move. Hit. Got him. Another one. Reloading. Oh, I got a hit. Got him. M2. Oh, shoot. He's fighting back. Drop some Artie. I think that's going to be it. We're trying to get a crew member back, but oh, wait. I didn't see him coming. Well, we missed that one. Let's take a look, see what we were able to do. All right, we came in second place on the team. Winter Camouflage, Avenger, Tank Rescuer, Professional, Shadow Strike Streak, Double Strike, Survivor, and Balancer. Alright, did I get the most air targets and the most ground targets? Okay, that's not bad. So we got the most air targets and the most ground targets and 91% battle activity. We'll take that, even though it was a loss. Okay, I probably could have done a little bit more in the anti-aircraft role, but man, it gets boring sitting at the back of the map, waiting for aircraft to spawn in. Speaking of sitting at the back of the map or a border, helpful tip here, I know from experience that if you're sitting too close to the edge of the map and the enemies spawn in from that side of the map, they can engage you before you even know that they've spawned in. So just keep that in mind. So back to the M13 multiple gun motor carriage. I have found that this thing can be just as effective against ground targets as it is against air targets. So feel free to spray and pray and see what you come up with. If you've liked this look at the M13 multiple gun motor carriage, hit that like button. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.